Hello and welcome to Purple Trading. This is Giriago from the Purple Trading office. At Purple Trading, we are proud to launch and offer our latest trading indicator, the Purple Extreme Indicator, to assist you with making better and more confident trading decisions. The Purple Extreme Indicator is free to use and available from our website at www.purple-trading.com. So, moving on to the presentation, and welcome again to this tutorial. So in the following tutorial, we're going to look at our new Extreme Purple Indicator, its application and combination with other indicators and trading tools. In the following presentation, we will look at the application and interpretation of the Extreme Purple Indicator, its combination with traditional support and resistance, and for this I'm going to be using a Fibonacci tool for people who are struggling in drawing support and resistance lines manually, and also together with our other free indicator, the purple bands indicator, to define higher probability trading zones and therefore making it easier for the trader to identify potential opportunities. And lastly, we will look at combining the purple extreme indicator together with the above method or setup for more consistency and better results with your trading. So to download our indicator, please visit our website to find out more information and instructions. To take advantage and experience our latest indicator, feel free to open and use one of our live account options and or with our demo account, where you will receive a welcome email and a direct link to download the MT4 trading platform once you complete your registration. From here, this can easily be done by choosing our try demo account or choosing platforms and then MetaTrader 4, where there are further instructions to download the trading interface for either Windows or for the Macintosh, and also options for mobile trading, either with Android phones or smartphones. Feel free also to download and use our other free reputable indicators, the Purple Strike Indicator and the Purple Bands Indicator, under the Trading Conditions tab. This can be found here. Then choose Indicators for MT4, where you can find our readily available and existing indicators to download and use also for free. So here we have the Purple Bands Indicator with download instructions, and also our Purple Strike Indicator for you to use either on a live account or with your demo account. So the Purple Extreme Indicator has been developed by our own professional team of experts to make it easy to interpret a potential trading opportunity with precision, consistency, and a high degree of accuracy. The Extreme Indicator has been designed to detect extreme scenarios where it considers an asset to be overbought or oversold, but also offers guidelines for high probability trading and results, together with a suggested zone for closing positions in order to maximize and fully capitalize on each trading opportunity. So moving on, I'm just going to switch to a live chart. And for this, I'm going to be using a demo account with live pricing And currently we're looking at a 4-hour chart for the euro versus the pound. Now I have already downloaded the indicator, so that will be available in your downloads once you've done that from the website. And I'm simply just going to apply it to the chart for better viewing, and then we're going to look at how we interpret the indicator itself. So simply go to your downloads, and then we can just quickly search for the indicator. And this is showing here. And from here, we simply, to download the indicator on the MT4 platform, we go to File, and then Open Data Folder, choose MQL4, and this might take a little bit of time to respond and open, but eventually it will. So this is now open, and then we choose Indicators, and then we simply drag and drop the downloaded indicator to the Indicators folder. So here we have it here. And I'm simply going to take this and just drop it into the Indicators folder, like so. Then we're going to close these. Close and restart the MT4 platform. Okay, and the indicator should now appear in the navigator window, like so. And then we simply click and drag onto the chart, and it will give us the option to apply the indicator. So I'm just going to OK, and then we have it. So this is the extreme indicator. I'm just going to make it more visible, so we can see exactly how the indicator works and how we can interpret it. So the extreme purple indicator has been developed and its accuracy proven using our pure STP business model for real market execution. And therefore, by using this approach, there is no conflict of interest between us and our clients. So the idea is to create a fair trading environment for all of our clients to take advantage of. So we therefore suggest only using the extreme indicator with our live account and/or demo account for absolute reliability. So trading with the indicator, the extreme purple indicator allows the trader to identify when an underlying asset is considered to be extremely overbought or extremely oversold, and also when the price is considered to be realistic equally by both number of buyers and sellers. Thus, the extreme purple indicator provides a relative evaluation of the strength of a security's recent price performance, so thus making it a momentum indicator. So looking at the presentation of the indicator, the light blue color zone with a value of 110, which is this area here, is defined as extremely overbought. And when the yellow line of the indicator enters this zone, this scenario suggests that the current strength in price and momentum is strong and may continue in its current direction. At the same time, the market may look for a reversal and correction in price from its current value if it believes that the underlying asset has become extremely overvalued. However, for better confirmation and trading a reversal, is when the yellow line from the extreme indicator has changed direction and has left the extremely overbought light blue zone and begins moving in a downward direction. So even though the line has gone into this light blue zone of being overbought, it may not necessarily change from here. However, better confirmation can be interpreted when the line, the yellow line, actually leaves the light blue zone for taking a position to the downside. And as we can see in this particular situation, price moved into the highly or extremely overbought zone. It consolidated for a while, moved down, exited the light blue zone, and then continued and broke to the area where it's considered oversold. So the white or blank region here points to a neutral zone when the buyers and sellers are almost equal. The zero intermittent line shows a break-even point when the buyers are in advantage. So for example, the yellow line here broke the zero intermittent zone, and we could consider that the buyers have more momentum to the upside. Or if the yellow line breaks below the intermittent zone or zero line, then we consider that the sellers have more momentum, presenting another trading opportunity, and then eventually price falls down to the region where it's considered again to be oversold. So any breaking through a zero line can be used to take potential entries either to the upside or to the downside, but it also offers the trader an opportunity to close the position once it reaches the zero intermittent line where the indicator considers that there are equal amounts of buyers and sellers. So we have a situation here that you could potentially take the trade because the yellow line has left an area where it's overbought. Okay, the indicator is telling us here that there are equal amounts of buyers and sellers, so it can be a tricky situation. So I'm happy to close my position here and take the trade. Or with correct money management and the possible use of a stop loss, or even let's say moving your stop loss to or close to this zone, you may wish to let the trade run and reach its full potential. So this is essentially how the indicator works and measures when a price can be extremely overbought or oversold, but it also gives us further opportunities to manage our trade correctly, exit positions, or with correct money management to take advantage of potential and further moves in price away from the intermittent zone. And that's the idea, to capitalize and use a tool that's going to help you maximize on each of your trades and your investment. So the next thing we're going to look at is combination, or the combination with our other three indicator, the purple bands indicator. As the extreme purple bands indicator can be used with other indicators and with conventional trading indicators for better confirmation and identifying high probability trading zones. So firstly, to demonstrate this, I will be using one of our three indicators, the purple bands indicator, together with support and resistance lines using a Fibonacci retracement tool. And you may find this easier to draw your support and resistance lines as opposed to drawing them manually. So if you have trouble drawing support and resistance lines manually, then I suggest using a Fibonacci tool, and I will show you how you can do this. So we're just going to minimize this indicator and apply our support and resistance lines. And from the 4-hour chart, I can see we have a nice upward trend. You may wish to go to a bigger time frame to confirm this. And again, we can see that on a daily chart that the euro versus the pound is in a consistent uptrend. So using this information, I'm going to take the Fibonacci tool and draw my support and resistance lines. So I'm just going to switch back to a 4-hour time frame. It doesn't really matter because once you apply the Fibonacci tool and the levels of support and resistance, they can be used on any time frame. So you can use this setup if you wish for any tradable asset that we offer. So the Fibonacci tool is available here in the tools tabs above the chart towards the left. So if you highlight on this, it will say Drawl Fibonacci retracement. I'm going to take this and I'm simply going to drag and drop from the lowest low, which I can see, to the highest high, from left to right. Now you can go back and identify lower lows and higher highs, but this will be sufficient enough for the purpose of the video and understanding how we can use support and resistance with the extreme purple indicator. So I'm going to take this lowest low here and drag to the highest high that I can see. So the Fibonacci tool simply draws our support and resistance lines. So if we look at this particular scenario here, we consider this line as support. Whenever price breaks resistance, it becomes support. So price broke here, then we had a retest, this is support, and price could possibly move up from here. But anyway, this is a very good way and an easy way of drawing support and resistance lines. And to this particular setup, I'm going to be using the purple bands indicator. So we're just going to switch to the home page to download this. And again, this is available under trading conditions. Then we're going to choose indicators for MT4. Choose the purple bands indicator. And then there will be an option to download. Agree to the terms. And it will pop up bottom of the screen on the left hand side. So this has already been downloaded and will be available like the extreme indicator in your downloads. So we're just going to open this in our downloads. You can do a quick search here. So I'm just going to choose bands. Hopefully it will come up. Okay, fantastic. So it's the first one showing. So I know that's there, been downloaded, and then simply going to move over to MT4. And then File, Open Data Folder, choose MQL4. and then indicators, and then drag and drop the downloaded file to the indicators file. So here we have it, and we're just going to drag it across here. Close both options. Close and restart MT4. And now from the navigator window, I'm also going to apply the purple bands indicator. Either double click or drag the file onto the chart, and it will give you the option to run and apply the indicator. So, okay. And now the bands are in place. And what we can do, we can try and make the visibility a little better. And maybe go to a smaller time frame so we can make more sense of what's happening here. Now, from here we can squeeze the chart a bit, again for better visibility. And all you need to do is right click here, properties, and then we can make adjustments to the viewing on the of the chart by minimizing this bottom option here. So let's make this 300. And okay. So this simply manipulates the chart and on how you wish to view it. So it's just slightly move the bands up a little bit so we can interpret better the current situation and what's going on. So the purple bands indicator, again, is free to use and readily available to download from the website. It can be found under the trading conditions tab and then indicators for MT4. So the purple bands indicator has been created again by our own team of experts to plot highly reliable zones of support and resistance. And these bands are created every morning at 12. So these bands here were the ones that created this morning and are relevant for today's trading. These were the previous day's bands and previous to that. The bands also remain constant throughout the whole day, so giving the trader a greater degree of reliability. Each zone is divided into 3 bands where a potential reversal in price may occur. So the zone above price, which is this particular zone here, is considered a potential resistance zone divided into 3 bands with different shades of purple. They can be considered as resistance 1. So this will be resistance 1, resistance 2 or R2, and the outer band resistance 3 or R3. The zone below price is considered a potential area of support. So these bands are considered as support. Again, they are divided into 3 bands with different shades of green, and they can be considered as support 1 or S1, support 2 or S2, and support 3 or S3. By using this setup, identification and significance of a potential high probability zone where price may reverse can be considered when and if the support and resistance lines overlap or are in close proximity to any of the bands created by the purple bands indicator. So, by using this setup, if we have overlaps of support and resistance together with the bands, we can consider these zones to be more significant than others and could potentially be a place where price may reverse. So here we see nicely the overlap of the 23.6 Fibonacci extension line with yesterday's band and also today's band. So we can consider this as being more significant and even more reliable in terms of a reversal in price. Also, we have overlap of the 50 Fibonacci extension line with today's outer green band, which is considered support 1, and also with yesterday's lighter green band, support 1. So, once these zones have been established, the extreme purple indicator can be used to confirm and assist you with making better and more consistent trading decisions. If the yellow line, which is the line here of the extreme indicator, breaks away from the areas of being overbought or oversold, so together with or having identified significant areas of support and resistance with the purple bands and with the Fibonacci tool, and confirmation of the extreme purple indicator where the line has also crossed an area of being overbought and oversold. So therefore we are using 3 levels of confirmation. We are more likely to make better trading and better trading entries and better consistency in determining the direction of the trade. So looking back at previous price action or even yesterday, how this came to play, price reached this significant area of resistance, R1, which was identified with the Fibonacci and overlap with the band. Price was also close to this area. Okay. So we know price reached a significant resistance area and could potentially reverse. And we finally got a signal that this zone is valid when the yellow line crossed and continued to the downside. If we look at this scenario again here, price reached a significant support zone identified by the Fibonacci and the support 1 band. So confirming that this area is oversold and a signal to take an entry once the yellow line exited this area. Okay. So looking at today's price action, the current situation we have is an area which is considered to be significant in terms of support. This is support 1. We have a nice overlap with the Fibonacci extension line, the 50 extension line. Price is currently considered to be extremely oversold. But for better confirmation, we need to wait for the yellow line to exit or leave this area of being extremely oversold before considering a trade to the upside. Now remember, it doesn't necessarily mean that there will be a reversal, so we need this confirmation. And looking at the current situation, price may eventually move to the next significant zone. So what we can do to assist us and alert us if price reaches this zone, maybe you would like to add a price alert. Okay, so right click on chart, go to trading and choose an alert. And I would like to be alerted at this next significant area where we have an overlap of the Fibonacci line and with one of the bands. And this particular band is support 2, S2. Okay. So if price reaches here at this next significant support level and we have the yellow line breaking from this area of being oversold, then this could potentially create a more reliable trading entry and a winning trade. So we have come to the end of the video. We have shown how to apply and use the extreme purple indicator, both as a confirmation tool with our already available and other free indicators, particularly the purple bands, and with conventional support and resistance using the Fibonacci extension line. So I hope this has helped and giving you more confidence with your trading. Thanks again for watching and see you in the next video.